And how much of a change in the culture was really more of a business mindset? Coming in and saying, this is how the real world operates.
Yeah.
Because as we all know, higher ed's not the real world.
Well, sometimes I get that, but it is a different mindset. I think certainly, we have fantastic professors. It's a different culture, and the values are at the end of the day what I value too. Is we value student success, we value quality work, and we want to reward people that do great things for us. So that was the same, but the difference is, certainly academia has, tenure, which is a wonderful thing, and they deserve it because they've worked real hard for
absolutely.
it. But it's a different mindset, and I had to understand what was important to them, and I wasn't here to change the culture, just improve on what we had.
Now, we have a lot of student athletes who are in the College of Business, and I think they do a great job. And why do you think they stand out in your school, and what are some of the things that your school brings for them for their education?
Well, I think we're very fortunate. We have probably about 40 student athletes in the School of Business, something like that. And fortunately, sometimes I get to see them when they're coming on their recruiting visits, and we have a wonderful facility, and I hope it helps athletics when we show them who we are and what we do. And I have time with their parents, and we tell them about the importance of being a student athlete, and if they want to come to business, it'd be a great place to start. More importantly, they're great kids.
They are.
They really are. And we know about the basketball team being marquee, but for example, we have one of our field hockey players, and she's a student ambassador, and she's a great ambassador not just for field hockey, but when we bring our parents in, and she talks to their parents, and she's very convincing that why they should come to VCU, and she's a great representative for us.
Well, you talk about the facilities. Your building is, I mean, it's unbelievable. Now, the man who does a lot of our tour for our student athletes, Doug Knapp.
Yes.
He's like he's an All-American when it comes to giving tours. But he took me through the building, and it is really, I mean, it must be one of the nicest, business schools in America. I would think.
It is. I was very fortunate. I think it was one of the things that brought me here. When I saw the facility, I was very impressed too. And so, It's 5 years old now, hard to believe, but it still looks brand new. And one of the things about it, the students take care of it. It's their home, and they're proud of it, and we really appreciate that. But it's a wonderful facility. It's a great atrium in the middle. It's a great place for student and faculty to congregate and exchange ideas. And we have the marquee. We have the trading room up above the floor there.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable, and I think our students really appreciate that. In fact, we have a student group that our foundation actually gave them $100,000 to invest in the market, and they're doing quite well with it. So we're very appreciative of the facilities we have.
When I did my tour, I met those guys.
Yeah.
Really, really impressive, and on their game, and seemed to be doing well with it. But what really impressed me was their passion for it.
Yes.
You have an incredibly passionate group of students who are in your school.
We really do, and I think that's what we tell we have an open house coming this Saturday, and one of the questions we get all the time is, what should I study? And I tell them, you have to find your passion. Hopefully you find something you love doing and you'll be great at it, but if you're not passionate about it, it shows up in the end. So,
what are some of the programs that you do to bring some alums back? We have certainly a lot of our alums and donors who are business school alums. And what are some of the things that you've done? We talked about it. We were at dinner at breakfast a couple weeks ago. We talked about what are some of the things that you guys do?
Well, some of the things, not just for our alums. I think we're branching out because we're Richmond-based, but we have alums all over the world. We really do. And we had one come last night. It was a Bill Butcher, and he lives in the Bay Area in California. So we had him come back, and we have this class we call the CEO class. And what we do, we bring in a different CEO in every week. And the students get an idea what it takes to be a CEO, what it takes to, and they research the company. So that's just one thing we're bringing back the alumni. And they're not all alumni from the CEO standpoint, but we've been fortunate this year. We're going to have 3 in a row that are business school alumni. They're CEOs of companies, and it's just a wonderful thing to bring them back.
Well, and I'm sure that you're going through the same thing like we do. You're just finding people all the time.
All the time.
People that are just unbelievable success stories from VCU. And you're finding them all the time, and it must be fulfilling for you.
It is fulfilling for us, and I think athletics has made our job a little bit easier. I think certainly in the U.S. and all over the world too, athletics means something, and people view it differently. And so they're associating the success of athletics with VCU, and I'm telling you, when I call anybody, they're more than happy to see me now. So I wouldn't say that was always the case, but I've been fortunate since I've been here at VCU. The athletics have been very, very good at what they're doing.
Well, and it's sort of campus partnerships. And that was, I guess my last question before we get you one more is, the campus partnerships coming in, how important has that been for your success so far?
Well, certainly you hear about a lot of silos and things like that. But you coming in, Ed, I think we had a meeting early on, and it felt like I knew you for years. And I was like, wait, is this going to work?
We had too much fun.
We had too much fun. But I think it's really true that, we have goals, you have goals. But at the end of the day, we're all for VCU.
Absolutely.
And so your success is my success, and I feel that if you're going to be successful, it helps me. And that's a good thing to have. We're very fortunate at VCU that's prevalent in almost everywhere I've turned so far.
Well, last question before we let you go. This is our special Super Bowl edition.
Yes, okay.
So I'm going to ask you to make a prediction.
All right.
Your favorite Super Bowl ad is going to come from what company? You thought I was going to ask about the game, didn't you?
You did. You got me there. So I haven't been following it close, but I'm sure it'll be one of those beer ads again, something like that.
Always is.
It always is, So I don't know who's actually on the slate, but the beer companies always have something great, or they're always one of the snack companies too. I think it was
they make
Doritos and things like that.
Hungry and thirsty, right?
Yeah, hungry and thirsty. So it always works. But you're not going to ask me who my prediction's going to be.
No, that would be an easy one. I'm not going to let you have an easy one.
That could be me. Okay, all right. Okay. All right.
Hey,
well, wait. Do you have a Super Bowl ad? Are you going to be on Super Bowl?
I'm not going to be on a Super Bowl ad this year. I'm too focused on my radio career.
Too focused. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ed Greir, Dean of the College of Business. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. It's great.